Okay, so for my first video, I thought it'd be a good idea to tell you my top 10 favourite Naruto characters. Okay, so at the number 10 spot we have Kisame Hoshigaki. So there's not really that much to say about Kisame except for that he's just an absolute beast, isn't he? He tagged the Gate 7 hero Dora from My Guy, and his name is the Tailless Tail Beast, so that's really all you need to know. And so then that brings us to number 9, which is Kakashi and Jiraiya. So Jiraiya has one of the best personalities in the series, and he's basically just like an older Naruto, you know. Orochimaru ran away and became a rogue ninja, saying what happened with Naruto and Sasuke basically. And Kakashi, even though he's been through so much, he hasn't that changed who he is and hasn't gone like rogue and trying to get revenge or anything. Also, Kakashi was like Chunin at the age of 6 I think, a Jonin at 10 and Arbu at 13. So he is like one of the youngest people to ever move through the ranks like that. And then we have number 8 is Lee and Guy. Is there anyone that actually just doesn't like Lee or Guy? Like they've got some of the best personalities. Guy was one of the only people that could actually do something to one of the most powerful characters in the series. And Lee is basically just a younger version of Guy who doesn't get crippled at the end of the series. Also, Kakashi was like Chunin at the age of 6 I think, a Jonin at 10 and Arbu at 13. So he is like one of the youngest people to ever move through the ranks like that. So at the number 7 spot we have Kid Obito, or when he's Jubito. So during the Great Ninja War, Obito is one of the most annoying characters like ever. He keeps on just going on about how Kakashi killed Rin. Apart from that, he's got one of the most broken abilities that only has like 2 counters. That's Kakashi's Kamui and Minato's Flying Thunder God. They're like the only counters to the actual thing. So okay, so now we've got Madara at number 6. So his first appearance was in chapter 217 of the manga. Then his next non-flashback scene was chapter 559. 342 chapters later, and now if anyone doesn't know how long that is, it is in real time 7 years and 4 months. That's just less than half of my age. And then when he does come back, he destroys the allied shinobi force with only just taijutsu. And when he uses a fire style technique, it's so big that it takes a dozen water style users just to put it out. Not do any damage to them, just to put it out. And he does one of the best moves where he takes, someone throws a kunai at him, he catches the kunai, takes the paper bomb off, sticks it to someone else, throws the kunai in someone's head, and then kicks the person with the paper bomb away from him. And then Masashi Kishimoto thinks it's a good idea to give him basically Sage of 6 Paths power, and the only way that he's actually able to die is by Zetsu just stabbing him in the back. So at the number 5 spot we have Sasuke Uchiha, Mr. I'm gonna run away from the village and try and get better than Naruto and Itachi, just because, you know, Itachi took out his family when he was 7, you know, wow, big deal, his mum and dad died. How sad. Okay, so after Sasuke fought Itachi in one of the best Naruto fights ever, Sasuke could use lightning style, fire style because, you know, he's an Uchiha, and inferno style, and the ability to be able to mold the inferno style flame. But then when he gets the Rinnegan, he's able to use all chakra natures, but I'm not sure about yin and yang release. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot, he can make a big ass Susanoo using Tail Beast Chakra to make it even stronger. Like, he's one of the most powerful characters in the series. That's basically another reason why I like him so much. And now we've got the strongest person in the series, Mr. Naruto Uzumaki. The person who you can barely tell if he's in his Sage of 6 Paths mode, unless you see his eyes are like that, and then they don't have the orange bit around him like the other one. That proves that he's in Sage 6 pass mode, not just Sage Kurama Chakra mode. I feel like everyone likes Naruto because he's got the I'm never gonna give up personality, and it works for him because he becomes the Hokage. He does everything that he wanted to do. He saved his friend, and he's living in a world of peace. So, and you can't have a top 10 favorite Naruto characters list without Naruto actually being on the list, because that's just dumb. Even though that people would have him higher than what I've got him. Moving chronologically, at number 3 we have Nagato. I hate how Kishimoto made him, kill himself because of Naruto's Talk no Jutsu. He basically is my second favourite antagonist in the Naruto series. He was the first person to show the powers of the Rinnegan through pain, and it wasn't even at its full power. When he did use it at its full power, he completely destroyed Biju, cloaked Naruto, and Killer Bee, who's a perfect Jinchuriki. And then Naruto and Killer Bee would have died just then after entering the battlefield if it wasn't for Itachi to come and save them. So yeah, he can also make a gun out of his hand. He can use Shibaku Tensei, Shinra Tensei. He can pull your soul straight out of your body like he done against Naruto. And he can see, like, when he's got his summonings out, he can see like 360 degrees basically. And so this brings us to second place, which is Shikamaru Naru. Is there anyone, like, apart from like Naruto and Sasuke, that Shikamaru won't be able to beat with prep time? Like, I think he would even give Naruto and Sasuke like a run for their money if he has the correct amount of prep time. Like, he killed someone who's immortal unless he like starves to death. And then wouldn't it be cool if, like, Hidan actually came back in Boruto and then he had to kill him again? And here are the honourable mentions: Shikadai, Sarada, Mitsuki. I know they're not in Naruto, but I wanted to mention them, as well as Shisui, Hashirama, Orochimaru, Gaara, Ino, Neji, Kushina, Killer Bee, and finally Konohamaru. And so in the number 1 spot we have Minato and Itachi. So first I'm going to talk about Minato. I love Minato in several different ways. One, because Flying Thunder God is my favourite ability. Also, I love Minato's intelligence, the way he can break down an enemy's jutsu. Like, when he found out about Kamui, he realised how it worked and everything, and that he only had one shot to try and get it back on Obito. And he also likes to save his friends and family. For example, when he gave Kakashi one of his kunais. So if Kakashi was ever in trouble, he could just teleport to him and save him. Although it didn't work well when Obito got crushed by the boulder, or when, I think Kakashi had it when Rin died, when he had to kill Rin, or when he sacrifices his life for Naruto and the village. One of my favourite scenes with Minato was when he completely destroys Obito, and also when he teleports the Nine Tails and Ten Tails Biju Bomb away. So basically, whenever he's on screen or in the panels, he's doing something cool. And Minato has one of the saddest moments in the Naruto series, so that's always a plus. I also like Itachi for some of the same reasons I like Minato. I think they're both similar characters, like their intelligence to break down abilities. When Itachi figured out how to stop it Jibaku Tensei, or to use the crow with Kato Matsukami that was inside Naruto to break out of Kabuto's control. He also threw away all of his potential just so he could get his brother strong enough to kill him, and then so Sasuke could unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan, and then basically become one of the strongest people in the world. He took on 3 Jonin that weren't like rubbish Jonin. There were Kakashi, Asuma, and then Kurenai. He takes Kakashi out so that he has to be hospitalized, and the best medical ninja, Tsunade, could only get him out, otherwise he was going to be in hospital forever. Tsukuyomi is one of my favourite jutsus, just because he can basically control anything that happens in it for how long he wants, and he can make it 3 days, but then he can make the seconds go really, really slow. And he's killed someone while using it. He killed Izumi Uchiha, where he made her live out the rest of his life with him, and so before he killed her. Oh yeah, and he took it down his clan when he was 14. And then that is the end of the video. If you want me to go over any of the characters that I liked, like telling you how strong they are or anything, or if you want me to do like 2 people against each other, or just trying to like do any other Naruto videos, just leave it down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, like and then subscribe. and I'll see you in the next video.